What if the secret to LinkedIn wasn't just better content, but better conversations? I went from 0 to 6 calls per week by adding real conversations to my strategy. While everyone else just posts and prays, I built AI Sherpas to guide me through every interaction, teaching me as I go. Billy used this system to close £6,000 in 6 weeks, and Tracy and Matt booked calls from their first week in the community. And it wasn't from posting more, it was from combining their content with authentic conversations with the qualified clients they need. Let me show you how this is possible. Everyone's obsessed with content alone. Post every day, use this hook, follow this template. And listen, content matters, of course it does. It's how people will see that you're legit and that you know what you're talking about. But while you're perfecting your posts and checking your likes, real business is happening in the DMs. And I'm not talking about cold DMs, but it is happening in those DMs, in the comments, in actual conversations between actual humans. I fell into this trap hard initially when I got onto LinkedIn. I spent hours crafting the perfect post, I was getting decent engagement, and I was wondering why those views weren't converting into calls. Meanwhile, I was ignoring hundreds of opportunities to connect with real people who were already engaging in my content. Content attracts attention, but conversations close clients. People need to see your expertise through your posts, but they buy after you've listened to their specific problem and shown you really understand. Trust comes from dialogue, building on that content foundation. Think about buying behavior. You discover something through their content, but when do you actually buy? It's usually after a genuine exchange. Maybe it's in the DMs, maybe on a call, maybe in the comments, or maybe it's a video like this. Content starts the relationship, but the conversation closes the deal, especially in a world of AI where people want to know they're talking to a human. So I enhanced my entire approach. I still create content. It's essential for visibility, of course, and people going and looking and knowing that I know what I'm talking about. But now I actively convert that attention into conversations, and I built something revolutionary to help me do it at scale without losing my authenticity. I have AI Sherpas that don't replace me. They teach me to be better at being me. Now, let me be clear, this isn't about automating relationships. It's about having AI Sherpas guide you through authentic conversations while teaching you to get better at them. Think of them as conversation coaches that work alongside you, not instead of you. Here's how the Sherpa system works. When someone engages with your content, your comment Sherpa helps you respond in a way that deepens the connection. Not with a generic thanks, not with those annoying questions we see everywhere that are obviously AI generated, littered with M-dashes, but with responses that continue the conversation and show genuine interest in their perspective. When you're reaching out to someone who's viewed your profile, or you found them and they look like an ideal prospect, or maybe they've already engaged with multiple posts, your initial message Sherpa doesn't just give you a template. It analyzes their activity on their profile, their recent posts, comments, and helps you craft a message that references the content connection while starting a real conversation about their actual challenges. And more importantly, it explains why this approach works. You're learning, not just copying. There's no copy and paste. Your conversation Sherpa helps you navigate the ongoing dialogues, suggesting questions that dig deeper, responses that show genuine understanding, and transitions that naturally lead towards how you can help. And I have a conversation arc that they follow that I can share with you guys so you know what's going on as well. It's like having a sales coach whispering in your ear, except the whispers sound exactly like you would sound on your best day. The follow-up Sherpa ensures no opportunity dies in your inbox. This tells you what process to follow specifically for your goals, whether it's to build your newsletter, send them a lead magnet, or try and get them back into a conversation. The magic of all of this is over time, you need the Sherpas less. They're teaching you the patterns, showing you what works, and explaining the psychology behind successful conversations. So you're not becoming dependent on AI or gaining what we know now as AI brain rot. You're becoming naturally better at authentic connection. The Authentic Navigator's LinkedIn Basecamp isn't just about conversations. It's a complete client acquisition system that balances content and connection. Yes, we start with the foundations because if you don't know who you serve and why, neither content or conversations will help. But everything builds towards one goal: real clients from real relationships. We use AI to help you discover your authentic voice for both content and conversations. The Sherpa asks you questions, analyzes your natural writing, and helps you articulate who you really are. A lot of my clients say that they basically feel like some of it's therapy as they're going through the process because they get to dig into why they actually started their business in the first place. The next step is optimizing your profile so it becomes a conversation starter rather than a resume. And every section is designed to make your ideal client think, this person really gets me. I'll show you how to find leads for free or use Sales Navigator and then track them in Google Sheets. But most importantly, turning your content engagement into conversations that convert, as well as not being passive, reaching out to people and having those conversations directly in the DMs without doing cold DM spam. The 18 module system covers everything. It's got content that starts conversations, not just gets likes, comment strategies that deepen relationships, and initial messages that get responses. You also have conversation that flows that builds trust and follow-up sequences. I'll even show you how to create AI-generated images that support your messages. And all of this serves one goal: content that attracts, conversions that convert, conversations that convert. Our members aren't just content creators, they're conversion and conversation artists. They understand that posting is just step one. And as I said before, Tracy booked one call in her first week just from commenting authentically on posts and turning those comments into real conversations. Matt got into a comment exchange with an ideal client and was on a call with them within the first 7 days, all from just commenting on their post. Inside Authentic Navigators, we have one rule: be yourself radically. No scripts that sound like everyone else, no fake expertise you don't have, no pretending to be someone you're not. Just you, amplified and assisted, creating content that reflects who you are and having conversations that deepen that connection. This isn't for everyone. If you want to just schedule posts and disappear or hide behind automation and mass messages, keep scrolling on. Don't sign up. But if you're ready to use content as the door opener and conversations as the deal closer, you found your tribe. We're proving something important here. You can use AI and stay human. You can systemize and stay authentic. You can scale conversations without losing your soul. The Sherpas don't replace your personality. They help you express it better, more consistently, and at scale. Every week in our community, our members meet to share real examples. The post that started the conversation for them that week, the comment that opened the door, the DM exchange that led to a call. And I'm there to help guide you all along the way. This is not theory or templates. It's actual content and conversations with actual outcomes. Right now, you might be posting and getting some results. You might be getting likes. You might be having good results in the conversations, but feeling like you're not being yourself. So what's missing is the strategy of how to be yourself and how to have these systematic conversations. We're going to change all of that in the community. Not to replace you, but to teach you. It's not about fake relationships, but it's to help you build them better. The Authentic Navigators route is the Authentic Navigators School community is now open, and the LinkedIn Basecamp course is ready. The Sherpa system is built and proven, and the community is there, creating content that matters and having conversations that convert while booking calls and closing deals. In 6 weeks, you could be like Billy with your first 6K through our process, or like Tracy or Matt booking calls within week 1. So you have a choice. You can keep posting and being this version of yourself that you're not. You can keep having conversations but feeling like it's not really you and it's not really converting the way that it should, or it's bringing clients in that aren't aligned with you. Or you can join the Authentic Navigators. The Sherpas are there, ready to guide you, and your first real client from real conversations could happen this week. So, the link's in the comments. Go and click it, join the Authentic Navigators, lock in the founding price forever, and Start getting better results from today. Thank you for listening. I appreciate you guys. Let's take some action and let's make it happen.